Hey everybody, we're going to test the sprinkler system on the fodder room. We've got all the kinks worked out, I think. We'll have to see what we've got for leaks up there. Got the sprinklers ready to go, got the lights ready to go. So for the past couple days, I was having a lot of issues with this pump. I could not get it to prime. I had a 100 filter on the front side of it, and it would not pick up. So I thought I had air leaks, maybe on the front, maybe on the back. Turns out it had nothing to do with the plumbing, and it was this little AC-DC adapter. It wasn't putting out enough electricity to get the pump to work. The pump would turn on, but it would not pick up. So what I did is I went down and bought a little lawnmower battery and hooked it up to that. I'm going to put a trickle charge on it, so that way that battery will maintain. I just haven't done it yet, but that will get done today. So if you get an opportunity to ever buy one of these little things, just take your money out of your pocket and set it on fire, because that's how much that thing's worth. I've got it running the lights, but I could just as easily run those lights right over here to this battery. That damn thing is a waste of money, but you don't know what you don't know. So, all right, so we're plumbed in. I checked everything yesterday. I'll show you I'm going to turn this off. You can crack those solenoids a quarter turn, just to test them without having to turn the box on. So we've got down here our ball valve, we've got water pressure. Well, not water pressure, but we've got water. So let's turn the pump on. So we got pressure built up and got it to turn off. So going into we'll have to see if it does that continuously, because that would tell us we have a leak somewhere. So we're coming off the bottom of the 1000 filter, so it's not actually passing through right there. It's not passing through the 1000 filter. It's coming out of the 500 and down, and then that comes up into our sprinkler system. The 1000 comes up here to the sink, and that's our pressure. Oh! Where did that come from? What was that? That sounded like something came on. I think those sprinklers kicked on. They sure did. All right, well, let's see what we've got here. We've got water pressure. Let's kick this rascal on and see what happens. Here. Got a little bit of a clog in that one. Have to fix that. Not seeing any real leaks. I see a lot of mist coming up, but I can't. Might have to tighten that one up right there. We'll let this run for just a minute. we got water in every single tray. We got lights on. And pretty soon I'll turn that off. Should have enough in here now. Sounds like it's raining in here. So now the water is passing. We got drips into every tray. Right here it's flowing pretty heavy. Some of it's passing down through here. We'll have to go through and check all of our holes, make sure we've got drainage into everything, but this is how we get from the top to the bottom. Something I did on these last ones, because this trough is not, there's just a little bit of a gap. I don't think you could tell, but back there by the wall. So I wanted to pull this bottom row of trays here out. So I pulled them out, but in order to do that, then I had to shift these out. So as far as placement goes, those need to actually go in just a little bit. I'd put a piece of rebar behind there and tied it up. That's going to take a little experimenting. These need to scoot back, so that's hitting too close to the middle of the tray. So yeah, well, there's a couple things to touch up. And when we get this thing operational, I get all these little things cleaned up. We're just going to start with this part of the system, and then we'll add this. We've got, the only thing I have to do is hook up this sprinkler system over here. I just got to put this hose on it. But it's got lights. I want to do some crash testing. It's as far as like growing the fodder, how much in each tray, length of growth. I mean, if I'm going to be wasting some, I'd rather, just I try to keep my losses to a minimum. So until we get everything ironed out, so right here, it's catching on the bottom side of that. That's just unlucky hole placement. But I think having some of it slid this way to help catch anything dripping. It doesn't look like we're getting anything off on the concrete. Those are that's from earlier. So yeah, we're getting there. I got to fix that one sprinkler head and then figure out I want to make sure that my flow's the same to every one. Yeah, we're right there. We've got lights working on all, and they're all pretty brilliant. Yeah, you see that. Anyway, we're gaining ground. Would have been here a couple days ago had I not wasted my money on that damn thing, that AC adapter. Anyway, that's all I've got. We'll get started. I'll get this cleaned up, and then next video I do will probably be of actual fodder, of us starting some fodder and putting it in trays, and then it'll take 6 days. We're going to do 12 trays across. Will be 1 day. So just starting off with the fodder will grow I think we can do 6 pounds a tray. So we'll be right at 72 pounds of wheatgrass. So yeah, see what happens. That's all I got.